Well, and I went,
I did. I met Aunt Emma when Bertha was taking care of her.
okay, Uncle, was Uncle, no.
I never met Uncle Perry, I don't think. But I did meet, she was blind, right?
Huh?
She was blind.
Almost blind, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
She was legally blind, she could see a tiny bit.
Yeah. The only thing I remember about that house, there was an outhouse. There was no bathroom there. I do remember that we stayed overnight there one
At
time.
Bertha's?
Uh-huh.
Oh, no kidding,
Uh-huh.
that was in West Coral too, huh?
Uh-huh.
I think.
We stayed overnight
just before
one
you
time.
hit the covered bridge, you took a right and went uphill, I think.
I don't know. It was right on the railroad tracks.
I think I took your mother up there once.
Maybe.
I don't know what the hell for.
Yeah, we spent the night there one time, and we had little pea pots under the bed.
Those are chamber pots.
Oh, chamber pots. Excuse me. Chamber pots to pee in.
my dad had a favorite story about chamber pots.
That house was so dusty. Oh my gosh, dust and
Oh,
cobwebs
Bertha was an old
everywhere.
lady,
Yeah, she was, and she had a lot of property, and she had this huge garden.
Oh,
What'd
no
she
kidding.
have? Like at least a couple of acres.
And she had a garden?
Enormous garden.
And
And
who took
flowers
care of
everywhere. She did.
That's why the house was dusty.
Yeah. Yeah. The house was awful. It was just dusty, cobwebs everywhere, and yeah.
I think I met Bertha once. I think I took your mother.
She was a
up
nice lady. As far as I knew, she took good care of Aunt Emma.
Yeah.
But
That must have been, Uncle Barry must have been dead then.
probably, I don't know.
But I know they're buried in different places.
Are they really?
Yeah, he's buried somewhere in Sharon, and she's buried in Cornwall Cemetery.
Huh.
Because I went to her funeral. Not willingly.
So
Well,
she was your dad's sister.
Yeah.
Okay. One of the 3 remaining kids out of the 8
Yeah,
that
I
your
mean,
grandma
Dad-
had that
Dad
5
and
died from.
Uncle Ed.
Okay.
Uncle Ed was a character in
And then
himself.
5 others that died.
Yeah.
Wow.
Uncle Ed was a character himself. He was.
I don't think I ever met him.
Uncle Ed lived on Long Island, and he owned a big piece of waterfront property, beachfront property, and he made his living climbing and fishing.
Huh.
And every once in a while, he'd load up a bushel or so of clams and come up to our house way up in Newfield. And if you ever saw some of the cars he drove, I wouldn't drive them out of the yard. I wouldn't even ride them up and down the driveway. One was an old Model A4, no lights, no body on it. All he had was the steering wheel, and it started as a wooden rim ski wheel, and it was all gone. He steered with the spokes. All the way from Long Island, across Whitestone Bridge and up
Oh my
way to
goodness.
hell. I see must have drove 140, 50 miles. And another time he had another one, a little better one. This one had a hood on. And he used to bring oysters and clams. My mother and father loved oysters.
Really?
And I can't stand the sight of them. I think he was,
Did you have to shuck them?
no,
No.
my dad did shucker. Dad was a good shucker. I wasn't a shucker. But Uncle Ed was in himself a character. Drunk most of the time. He probably had about 7 wives before he finally died.
Oh my goodness.
Any old bag that needed a place to sleep, he'd marry her, take her all over a few days, get sick of her, and throw her out.
Oh jeez.
And my father he used to upset my dad terrible. I said, Dad, why did you get upset? He said, Jim, he's my brother. I said, Dad, Uncle Ed is living the way he wants to live. I said, it wouldn't make you happy. I said, but he's happy. He's getting drunk whenever he wants to, sleeps whenever he wants to, eats if he ever gets a chance or got anything to eat. Go dig a few clams or shuck a few oysters.
Marry somebody when he wants to.
Yep. And Uncle Ed got in real trouble.
What was their birth order?
You know what?
Their birth order. Who was the oldest of the 3?
Aunt Emma. And then Dad and then Uncle Ed.
Okay.
I don't know how the other siblings
Yeah.
came in the pot, but Uncle Ed he got drunk one time and wrecked the bar. I got put in jail, got 30 days in jail. And he got out of jail, the jail was in a town called Patchogue on Long Island. He got out of jail one morning, he's walking up this little hill. So restaurant, he was going to get a cup of coffee and go home, wherever home was. But some guy was driving a milk tanker, a big trailer. and he stopped for coffee. He took his thermos in to get it filled, and he left the truck running. He cocked the wheels so they were against the curb so the truck wouldn't get away, you know. And Uncle Ed was fascinated by that truck.
Uh-oh.
So he got in it, and he got it backed up a little bit, enough to get away from the curb, and he started down the hill, and he went to downshift, and he missed the gears completely, and the truck got away. That truck went through a brand new Chevy dealership. In the front, wiped out about 4 or 5 cars in the showroom, went out, right out through the shop, into the parking lot, whacked a few more cars, and turned over, and spilled about 3,000 gallons of milk.
Oh my
And maybe
God.
you think Edwin Arthur didn't get in trouble for that one. Right back in jail. His bunk in the jail wasn't even full when he was back in it. Man,
Oh God. How old was he when he did that?
how old was he?
Mm-hmm.
Probably 41, 42. Old enough to know better.
Oh yeah.
He used to get in trouble in the winter. So he'd get in jail to keep him out of the cold for the
Oh my
winter.
God.
Well, as I told my father and dad, I said, Uncle Ed's happy. He's all whistling, singing. I said, you just fretting yourself for nothing. 'Cause all your fretting in the world ain't going to stop him. He's still going to. I said, he won't change for Grandma. What makes you think he's going to change for you?
Did he ever have any kids?
No. Couldn't
Did
put
it?
up-
Aunt Emma never had kids, did she?
No, no.
So
Oh,
just
God
just
bless
Grandpa.
them. God bless the little children. Uncle Perry, Uncle Perry was a character. He was so miserable. He worked for the street department in Thornton. Nobody would work with him. So they had to give him a dump truck, a brush hook, a couple of axes, and send him out on the country roads cutting the brush. Well, that's all he did all summer long. And then he got up on a Newfield Road, and there was a cider mill. Abley Cider Mill, so he bought his gallon of cider.
Uh-oh. Hard cider?
Yep, and he finished that one. He's working on the second one as he's working along. By the time he got ready to go back to the town barn, he was pretty well smashed. He came down a Newfield Road, and where Newfield Road joins North Main Street, there was a fire hydrant.
Was
And
being the operative word here.
And Uncle Perry went up on the sidewalk and he nailed that fire hydrant. He broke it right off. And the water was 20 feet in the air. So the cops and the street superintendent, Willis Moore, they come up there, there's Perry sitting in his truck, innocent as hell, and the water. So they got the water shut off, got the truck off the fire hydrant. The fire hydrant was busted. And Willis Moore says, Perry, what the hell happened? Perry says, you know, Willis, I don't really know. He said, but if they'd have built that goddamn fire hydrant about 1.5 foot lower, he said, I would have gone right over the damn thing and missed it. Come in.